Okay, I've got a fix figured out for the little problem with the C-clips or snap rings or whatever you want to call them. First, I want to say, hey guys, thanks for all the support. That was pretty cool, man. Because this was a setback, but it didn't really bother me that much. It's, you know, it's like you say, it's part of the hobby. Just got to redesign it, fix it, and keep going. But the problem is that almost non-existent groove right there is what's supposed to hold the snap ring in place, and it is just way too shallow. The ring will just pop right off that. So rather than try to deepen the ring, which I probably could do if I set it up in a 4-jaw chuck, which I have one of, I could put it in a 4-jaw chuck and get this to spin true and then deepen the groove. But, you know, why improve on a flawed system? You know, I don't like the C-clips to begin with. So I'm going to drill and tap. This steel is soft. I'll put them in a vise at the Bridgeport, and I'll drill and tap a hole down the middle. The washers that they used are just standard M10 flat washers. They got a 10.5 millimeter ID, a 20 millimeter OD, and they're 2 millimeters thick. I can get a bag of 50 of these down at Fastenal for about $6. So I'll do that on Monday. And I've already found that by placing an extra washer where the C-clip would have been, it makes it just like a perfect face on there. So now when I drill and tap and put a 20 millimeter washer with a 4 millimeter hole for the bolt, that'll be like an end cap to hold everything in place there, and it's pretty much a perfect fit. There's probably not a 5 thou difference, just enough to catch my fingernail on the axle itself, and that should work out just perfect. And if I have to, I can make custom thick washers. You know, I can put them on the surface grinder and make them any thickness I want. So everything should be fine. It's just a question of time. I got to get all these things off. I'm thinking about actually stamping the swing arms to mark which position they came from, and just marking it like a small block Chevy. I've got 8 road wheels, so the driver's side road wheels will be 1, 3, 5, and 7, and the passenger side will be 2, 4, 6, and 8. Just like I say, just like the cylinders in a small block Chevy. Keep everything where it came from, just in case. You know what I mean? You know, why take a chance? But I think it's going to work out just perfect. I might have to make my own 20 millimeter washers with a 4 millimeter ID, but if I do, that's no problem. I'll just take a piece of bar stock, turn it down to 20 millimeters, put a 4 millimeter hole through it, and start whacking them off at a little over 2 millimeters, and then put them on the surface grinder to make sure they're all the same. So, got the fix figured out. Give me another week or so, we'll be back in business. Thanks again for the support, and we'll see you next time.